Hi, in this video I will mention Muzammil Surah and how sleep was mentioned in the Surah. So let's first find the verses about the sleep. Meditate during the night except rarely, so it will be explained later. And the meditation at night is more effective and more righteous. So here first of all, as you know that at that time, so people actually do not sleep at 12 p.m. and it is not very normal. Maybe they sleep like 10 p.m., 9 p.m. So the night is like so that if you sleep earlier, then you have more power, I guess. So and you have more strength because that sleep is more important. And so I'm not really expert in sleep, but so and these verses actually not clearly giving much information, just it says that meditate at night and pray at night, and doesn't tell actually, as I said, that sleep when to sleep. And here the verse 20: Your Lord knows that you meditate during 2/3 of the night, or half of it, or 1/3 of it, and so do some of those who believe with you. God has designed the night and the day, and He knows that you cannot always do this. He has pardoned you. Instead, you shall read what you can of the Quran. So this is very important. So instead you shall read of. So He knows that some of you may be ill, others may be traveling in pursuit of God's provisions, and others may be striving in the cause of God. You shall read what you can of it, and observe the contact prayers, give the obligatory charity, and lend God a loan of righteousness. Whatever good you send ahead on behalf of your souls, you will find that good far better and generously rewarded, and implore God for forgiveness. God is forgiver, most merciful. So here, what we understand scientifically, so what we can extract is individual differences, right? And then God says that during the 2/3 of the night, or half of it, or 1/3 of it. And another thing is, it doesn't say that like sleep, just do it all night. So because it's important to sleep at night, and night sleep is important for us too. And the meditation is actually not like a work. Meditation is simply like believing, and it explains how to meditate. Like read the Quran. It's not like you are working hard for tomorrow's exam. So it's different. So it's a relaxing, peaceful situation, peaceful thing to do. And the most important thing is, He knows that you cannot always do this, and God has designed the night and the day, and some of those will believe with you. So, and also there are individual differences. So we will mention this article related to this individual differences in tolerance to shift work. So it's a systematic review. It includes several studies. So shift work tolerance is like sort of about it, because this is not really work, but it's also something that to do. Is a term describing the ability to adapt to shift work without adverse consequences. In this paper, we systematically review literature published investigating the relation between individual differences such as age, gender, personality, morningness, eveningness, as well as biological variables, and different measures of shift work tolerance. And from these years, so many years, so they include 60 articles, and some are longitudinal while the rest were classified as cross-sectional. Overall, the studies indicate that young age, male gender, low scores on morningness, and high scores on flexibility, and low scores on languidity, low scores on neuroticism, high scores on extroversion, and internal locus of control, and some genetic dispositions. So this is important. Some genetic dispositions are related to higher shift work tolerance. More longitudinal studies, especially concerning personality, are needed to make conclusions about the predictive power of individual differences for shift work tolerance. So some people discuss like, should I pray like how many minutes I should pray. They're asking detailed questions. So I think the answer is here. So it's just like it looks like the answer. So for some people, so let's read it again. Your Lord knows that you meditate during 2/3 of the night, or half of it, or 1/3 of it, and so do some of those who believe with you. God has designed the night and the day, and He knows that you cannot always do this. So it's very important. He has pardoned you, so doesn't force you to do it like this. Instead, you shall read what you can of the Quran. He knows that you may be ill, may be traveling in pursuit of God's provisions, and others may be striving in the cause of God. You shall read what you can of it, and observe the contact prayers, give the obligatory charity, and lend God a loan of righteousness. Whatever good you send ahead on behalf of your souls, you will find it at God, far better and generously rewarded, and implore God for forgiveness. God is forgiver, most merciful.